Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Because doing well, having a wonderful day on this 3rd October 2025. Welcome to the very first part of our review of a manga that you possibly heard of, Berserk. So, as I mentioned before in my review of why we're doing it, I am familiar with Berserk, but I'm only familiar with the Golden Age arc. So, most of this is new-ish to me or newish. We did read until the Golden Age and then I stopped. Without further ado, let's get started. We're gonna do chapter 1 to 4. They take a bit more time to read than expected, so that's why. But hey, I'm extremely happy that we get to start this, and this was on my I'll stream earlier in the day next week. Okay, somebody texted me. I'm really excited to start this. Again, I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna become of it. I don't know if we can finish it because the manga isn't finished. But for now, I'm making a lot of fun. So chapter 1, I should possibly write the title, but I forget. So I'm gonna tell you what I wrote, and then we'll talk about it. Right from the beginning, how dark Guts is, but also how light Puck is. From the Lord with a demon about their worst what? Worst to gut strength? What? I don't know what I wrote. But yeah, it said from the beginning. So the first thing that you see is Berserk kind of fucking a demon, and it does look. And at first I was like, okay, well, what did it give us that? But it's actually super cool because what happened is, oh, am I still recording? Whoa, I'm not recording. Okay, I'm recording. Cool. From the beginning, where Guts fucks a demon, and they're just like, okay, well, why is he fucking a demon? Well, he wanted to ensnare it. You see how dark the world is, and it's a really nice intro. You see Guts as an asshole. I gotta say, the way the manga starts is unbelievable because you see this asshole, like, okay, well, I fucking hate Guts, and then the second arc is the Golden Age, and then you realize that Guts isn't like that from the beginning. The way he is right now is a result of what he was. There's just so much stuff, right? So we get Berserk, we get Guts, right? And we see how dark he is. He is dreaming, he is an asshole. The only good thing that he does in this is two things. The first thing that he does that's kind of cool is he gives some coin to the bartender, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck up your bar, I'm sorry. And he free Pucks, right? But then when he free Pucks, he knows that the lord of this town is a demon, so he doesn't want to free Puck. The thing that he wants to do, he wants to kill the soldier to send a message. And even then, he said the Black Swordsman is there. So if he happens to save Puck, it happens to save Puck. But the main goal wasn't to save Puck, which is how dark he is. You see really how light Puck is. She tells him that she's an elf. I don't know if she's a she or a he. I don't know. And the power. So, for example, healing power. She can sense emotion, which is super useful, right? And then Guts is like, okay, well, I hate elf and I hate you. It's kind of funny because this is answer to kindness, right? But you really see how kind she is. You really see how kind she is. But at the same time, the first chapter does a really good job at showing that Guts is super strong and he's dark, and Puck is super weak and she's a good person. So you're like, okay, well, who is winning here? And it's Guts that's winning. We learn that the Lord is a demon, and what is cool here is we'll get to that Lord later on. Make sure that nobody's texting me because I don't like missing, and I got appointments in 20 minutes. So we got a chapter 2. First chapter is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. The coolest thing that we see is Guts' arsenal. Okay, so there's two things that you see that are really cool. So, for example, you got the crossbow, which is what the enemy look at, and then you got this giant sword, which Buck described as a giant slab of iron. It's not even a weapon. Chapter 2, Guts is there, right? And it's at night, and he sees that there's demon following him. And then you learn that it's the Bren. So the Bren itself is a Bren of sacrifices. I can't tell you what it is because it's a spoiler for the Golden Age, but it's basically a Bren from a demon, a lord, right? So we got a pretty important chapters. We got an old man and his daughter. Why is that important? His old man and the daughter are, first of all, really good people, so that's the proof that there's still good people in this world. There's priests, which means that they're also a belief in a god that is not a demon, because most people believe in demons in that world. So it does really show that there's good people around there. What else? Fuck, I'm nervous now. I'm nervous, but I want to finish this because this is more important. This is mucho más importante. I actually did really enjoy the chapter more than the first one. The first one is good, but it's just it's insane, right? So what is really cool here is the whole chapter is more so than fighting. There's a lot of fighting in Berserk. So the old man, he's taking care of Guts, and he's like, okay, well, you shouldn't. There's a curse about me. He's like, okay, well, I got Guts on my side. Don't worry about it. And I think what they're trying to say with this chapter is there's a priest, which is a holy man, which is a man of God, and he loses a demon. So that possibly means that demons are stronger than God itself. I don't know. And he's like, he's trying to, he's fighting with the demon because at night they come because of this brand. And this is the saddest part. They killed the daughter. Like, okay, I couldn't do anything to save her, right? And then the daughter goes back to life, and she kills the father. Then Puck is like, help them. And Guts is like, it's not my fault they were too weak to survive this world. And this is sucked because, again, this is to show how much of an asshole Guts is. But when you understand what happened during the eclipse, this is the important part. It's really good. It's really good because we see again how much this world is cruel and how Guts is as a result of this world. I absolutely love second chapters. The scene where the daughter kills the old man is crazy. Third entry, enter a fucked up town where the Lord is a demon. Help a little guy who is looking for revenge, all horrible stuff, and try to bail it. So number 3, which is one of the most important, right? So they're on the path, right? So what happened is the first chapter is a small village. Now the third is the capital. So we have a town, which is kind of fucked up. The first thing that we do is we kill an heretic, right? And it's kind of insane because the Lord's a demon. Everybody's going after Guts because he's a black swordsman, and this is really cool. So Guts comes in. There's execution, which is and he draw the brand that he has on the head, and he shows to the Lord. So this is the message of I know what you are and I know who you are. Then people they go after Guts. Now this is a crazy thing. Oh shit! See, 5%, 5%. It's okay. We're almost done. I'll be right back. I fucked up my lower back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Because I'm trying to... Yeah, we went on my bike. And it was a bunch of... It's a bumpy ride, so... My ass is hurting. So, it showed us the brand where it is, right? And Guts may have an easy time killing demons, but killing human is a different story. There's a little guy, Vargas, who comes in. And this is a beautiful thing because he helps them. Now... he's like, okay, well, guess what? He says how he tells his story, how he was disfigured. He said, I didn't help you because I want to help you, because I'm a nice guy. I help you because if somebody can kill the bad guy, it's you. The demon ate he did everything. He ate his wife and his 2 sons. Now, I don't remember if it's 2 sons, but I know it's sons. And he's like, okay, well, I want revenge. And then oh, fuck. This is the juice from the hot dog. As long as we don't sit down, we're good. As long as we don't sit down. Fuck, this is bad, guys. Okay. Why is it bad? Because you shouldn't put open meat and freezer. Has to be closed, otherwise you're gonna get frostbite. Know what I mean? So yeah, the guy is asking for revenge, and this is absolutely phenomenal because Vargas, in my opinion, becomes such an important character in the Berserk lore. He's gonna get me comfortable. Oh, the light. There you go. In my opinion, Vargas is so important to the story because Vargas, as you know him, turns out he's a really good person. But this world, just like for Guts, fucked him up. He wants revenge. He's not a good person anymore. He's becoming a really bad person, and this is a result of the world. I mean, there's still some good in him. So it's like, okay, well, guess what? Tell the story. Now, and the fifth one, the other deal it is he shows like, okay, well, there's a proof that he's a demon. This thing is not from this world, and he had it. Right? We got 4. My favorite captures. The belly is explained. Guts emotion, source of his strength. Guts compassion, Vargas wish. The execution in Guts feeling like you can't rely on anyone, so do it yourself. Super cool. So Vargas helps them escape. Because, and this is crazy, I didn't talk about this, but this is insane. So there's a guard that attacks Guts in the beginning. And he's one of the best guard of the town. So he has a superiority complex. Then Guts comes in and he fucks him up. He really fucks him up. So then he gets destroyed. Now, we as a viewer know that the Lord is a demon. Because Vargas explained, but also because we see it. So the Lord see his strongest warrior. He's like, okay, well, do you want to kill this swordman? Yeah, cool. I'll help you. So what he does is he infects him with a virus, which is not a virus, it says demon, but it feels like a Resident Evil, so, and I'm playing Resident Evil, so he just throw it, and he's like, okay, well, he puts the demon in his mouth. So then, we find out where they are, and the demon gets to kill him, to go kill Guts. It's a really fantastic fighting scene. Very cool fighting scene because at first Guts is winning, but then the guy has like tentacles and shit like that. Guts still is winning, which is amazing. So then Varga and Guts and Puck, they escape, but Varga, because he's mangled, cannot run far, right? And Guts tells him, give us Baelit, and that's your payment. And the guy doesn't want to give the Baelit because he's like, okay, well, what happens if you don't kill us? You give it back to the Lord. It's like, don't worry, I'm going to kill him. And then Vargas gets executed. And this is the importance, because Varga was such an important character because he was strong-willed. He couldn't do shit, but he wanted to do shit. Varga was a character that wasn't able to defend himself, yet wanted to protect others. Wasn't able to fight, yet was willing to fight for justice. He's a fantastic character. So then he goes in and gets executed, right? And it's funny because Gus treated him like shit, right? And Puck is like, I'm so sorry for how he's treating you. And the guy's like, I don't care. As long as I get vengeance, I cannot kill that guy, but he can. And the guy's a really nice guy. And Pucks and Guts have a fight. Like, this guy helped us. This guy's a good dude. You don't care about if he gets killed. And then Guts is just like, well, that's not my problem. If he gets killed, it's because he wasn't strong enough to survive in the first place. That's his fault. What else? Yeah, so there's an execution, and Fox is like, okay, well, save him. And it's like, no, it's a trap. You don't see that it's a trap? If we go there, we'll be the one that get killed. And he's like, this is unaliving yourself. This is not good. So then, yeah. So Puck is like, well, we don't really have a choice. What we're supposed to do? And Guts is just like, trust me. They kill Varga. And this is super sad because when he kills Varga, you see Puck is reading the emotion of Guts, and there's anger, there's despair, there's afraid. The source of Guts' power is that he's so much like cautious of this world, like angry at everyone. He's so, but he's also afraid. You know, he's afraid that if he doesn't fight constantly, he's so there's a lot of things that he said, okay, well, don't touch me, and that's because he was raped, right? Guts is very afraid. it's a mixture of fear and anger, and that fear is making I have to constantly be up and constantly fight to survive. So this is really important. Varga gets killed and Guts swear revenge, and this is really cool. And it sucks because Varga was a character that I like. And that's pretty much it. Compassion, execution, and Guts, feeling you can't rely. So yeah, so Guts, and this is kind of insane because, it's really sad. I feel like Guts didn't really care about the old man and the daughter because they're like, okay, well, they got themselves killed. What's my tablet? It's on top of it. I put two of my things on top of each other. That's why I was looking for it. He didn't care about the old man and the daughter getting killed, but he did care about Vargas because Vargas was a victim in there. You know. It sucks. It's such a dark world. So I'm gonna go because I have an appointment in 40 minutes. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.